What up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Madam. You got your boy Marty, aka Aquasi, aka Quiz, aka Mana. I haven't said that in a while. It's been a while, but I'm joined by three fantastic gentlemen. My black brothers. All on this Valentine's Day, we don't got anybody, so we got ourselves. You feel me?
Hey.
Wait,
Speak for yourself, bro.
I don't got nobody, bro.
I don't gotta speak for myself. You're right here. What you mean?
No, you saying you speaking for all three of us. I'm like speak for
yeah.
yourself.
Nah, he's speaking for me, bro.
I got God.
I'm single.
Bro.
I don't mingle.
I got God. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying?
I got God.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's
Hey,
all.
man.
That's all you ever need, bro. Hey, but you know who didn't have God though? Today.
I have my
Chelsea.
You know who didn't have God today?
Yo. Yeah, Chelsea.
But real talk though. Welcome back to another video. Obviously, we got my brother Kelvin, and we got a new guest. I don't even think he's a guest, to be honest with you, because like this guy, we've been wanting to get this guy on the pod. It's almost been a year and a half, bro. Mind you, he's a Chelsea fan, right? Every time we try to get him on the pod, since Chelsea hasn't been doing good, he don't want to pull up. But do you want to introduce yourself, or you want me to introduce you?
Yeah, what's up, guys? This is Mustafa. Everyone calls me Mumu, and yeah, I've been a Chelsea fan since the Hazard days, back when Hazard first came to the league, and yeah, it's been a lot of ups, and then recently a lot of down as recent last 3 years.
Oh,
Been a lot of, but yeah, man, I'm a Chelsea fan. It's my team. Up the Chels. Up the
Yeah.
Chels.
they didn't go up today. You're saying
So what?
they didn't go up today, so I'm just.
Oh,
saying.
they didn't. Nah, yeah, they lost badly to Brighton away 3-0. Another away loss. This the fifth
What's that?
away.
I just have a question. Did you watch the game? Because earlier when we spoke, you said you didn't watch the game. Were you able to watch the highlight?
All right, I'll keep it a buck. I watched the first goal and the second goal, and I turned it
Oh.
off after. So after it was like Minte scored. What I saw, I was like, I couldn't keep watching. No, I was like, yeah, we're done.
Okay,
done.
I totally understand. So did you watch the highlight though? Like after?
I didn't watch highlights. There's no
Okay,
point.
don't worry. I'm gonna send you the full highlight video so you can
Yeah.
catch up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't think it's right for us to do the video without you knowing exactly what happened. in the
I
whole
know what
game.
happened. I saw the goal, the third goal that happened. I saw that
No,
goal was
that's-
soft.
You have to like
But-
experience it. Like it's different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Refresh
Like
the
from
memory.
start to finish, the whole sequence. Like
I don't need
think-
to. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I've seen enough. I've
Aw.
seen the first half. I've seen enough, man.
Oh
you
my
know.
god. Nah, but
Bro, I'm crying, bro. I'm almost like crying for him, bro.
Bro, it's just
on some real
Tears
talk,
of
though,
joy.
on some real talk though, let's actually dive in and actually talk about Chelsea because
Yeah.
Chelsea, I mean, I don't even know where to put them because you guys have spent a lot of money and you guys have a lot of talent in your team. Like we can say that for a fact, right? But I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Something is just not going right with this club. Like you guys have the players, you guys have the money. I mean, like, so in terms of like to you, like, what do you think that is the like? What do you think is the problem with Chelsea right now?
it's a lot. So if you look at it in the last era with the Roman Abramovich era, it's a different era, right? So this ownership, they came in and they have a clear identity. You can see, right? So one of their main targets is when they buy players is we want to go for young talent, right? And they overspend on too many young talent rather than there's proven players out across the top 5 leagues in Europe. They rather focus on young talent upcoming. Like the other day, you just saw Chelsea just had a record bid from a guy from, I think, Uzbekistan or something. Is it a 16-year-old for 4 million? So they have a clear identity as to who they're targeting, right?
Right.
Now the issue comes in hand is, okay, you're building a team with all this young talent, right? And you're saying, okay, we're gonna put them on these long big contracts for 7-8+ years, and so you're having that risk that comes in like, okay, yeah, over the years, maybe as long as they stay together for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, we're gonna create a team and hope that they'll build that chemistry. However, it's with young players, they're very naive,
Yeah.
and they're very stubborn. They're not there's only a few talents out there you can go say, oh, this guy plays very mature, like Jude Bellingham, Yamal. You have those, but I mean, and I'm like, the talent is it's not bad. Like these players are good, but also you have to understand there's also chemistry and a fit for the position,
Right.
right? So in my opinion, I don't think I think yes, Caicedo and Enzo, yes, they're brilliant players. They're very good players, but you have a midfield of Caicedo, Enzo, and Palmer. That's not gonna work. Last season, it kind of worked because you had a workhorse in Gallagher. Gallagher was your workhorse. In my opinion, I think Palmer played better last season than now. Palmer looked like he's regressed. He looked like if you go watching the last few games, he's definitely like regressed.
He doesn't have the space that he used to have. That's what it is.
He doesn't have the space that you had, exactly. But that's the thing, Now you have, yes, so the big issue right now is the ownership. These guys, and then the other thing too is these guys, I think it's become more of a business rather than, oh yeah, let's win now. These guys, okay, let's say a talent doesn't work out. Let's say they spent 10 million on a random 18-year-old kid, right?
Right.
Then they're gonna go just sell him for another, 20 million, like for 20 million to make profit out of him, rather than it's just annoying. I mean, Joao Felix, you ship him out. Like now we're having a striker crisis. How you have a player in Joao Felix and you're saying as a coach, you're saying Maresca, oh, I can't play Joao Felix and Palmer together because they both play the same position. We've seen Joao Felix play on the left in Barca and Atletico. We've seen Joao Felix that can play that false nine position. But you're telling me that as a coach, you're saying that, oh, I can't play both of them. Nah, that's why I say there's a difference. And I like Maresca. I'm not saying Maresca out. I think we need to give him time. I think the board has failed to like support him with the players that he needs. But as a coach, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, there's the difference between good managers and great managers.
Right.
The ones that are great. Bro, Ancelotti, yes. Like if you look now, right? Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo, and they all are wingers, natural wingers. There's not a clear nine on that team, but somehow they're balling right now. Madrid looks great right now. They're picking up form right now. That's what defines a great manager. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that Maresca can't get to that, but I'm just saying I think Maresca is stubborn. I mean, bro, there's already, huh?
He can't get to that.
He can't. No, I mean, I'm not saying you never know. Like, I don't know. But all I'm saying.
He said we know.
Yeah, I mean, nah, but like, real talk though. Last season, right? It was already a red flag. Is this guy almost choked a 30-point lead in the championship as a manager? A 30-point lead. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, bro, it's annoying, I mean, as you can see today, right? The way like you could clearly see Chelsea are trying to play the build-up play. They're trying to play the way City plays, the build-up. You know what I'm saying? But the big issue right now for Chelsea is okay. We're conceding too many goals. Our defense is clearly we have a terrible defense.
Almost definitely.
Oh, for real? Oh,
most definitely.
Terrible.
Calvin, I see you making your face. Do you have anything to add?
Wait, he said they got a terrible defense. Wait, I don't know, bro.
It's
I
trash.
see greatness whenever I look around the Chelsea backline, bro. Like
Well,
you telling me?
I have a question, Mumu.
Wilson,
Yeah.
You look at that Chelsea team, and who do you think the players are looking towards for like that experience, that advice, that mentorship? Besides God, besides God, like who in that team, like, do you think they're looking towards? There's nobody.
There's nobody. I mean, you have players that haven't played together for more than a year or 2 years.
I say Mudryk, but he got suspended, so I think that's why Chelsea's like not
Mudryk.
I mean,
that's just me.
I forgot about that guy, bro.
If you ask me right now, who is our best winger? I think it's Mudryk.
Huh.
People are not gonna, and people are not gonna like my answer. I actually think our best winger right now is Mudryk, but it's actually unfortunate, and it's crazy to say it's unfortunate he got injured. But I'd rather take Mudryk than Sancho on the wing. I'd rather take Mudryk than Neto on the wing.
He's injured.
Mudryk over
We know why.
Sancho. Hold on,
I take
Mudryk
Mudryk
over.
over Sancho because Mudryk. Let me tell you something, right? Mudryk provides more of a goal threat. I need goals. Sancho's not providing me goals.
But Mudryk
His
never.
playing style does not.
But Mudryk never scored though.
He will cut in and shoot. He's a better creator.
And-
I'm just saying, I'd rather have Mudryk than Sancho.
He cut in and shoot, and then he missed.
He does miss, but I'm saying is he'll try. And I actually think he was picking up form. And like no bullshit, he was picking up form, bro. And at the less, yes, it's the Conference League, but he was finding his feet.
You know why he was picking up phone?
I don't know. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's unfortunate.
Hey,
Low key, that's when all the downfall started, bro. As soon as he said that, yeah, he'd been injecting. I guess like everyone stopped using it or something, bro.
no.
Like we were.
No. Hold on. The downfall started when Abramovich left or got forced out. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, but we were top 2 in the Prem, bro.
Don't say it. You gotta get canceled. Don't say that. I know.
No. I'm not saying it. Relax, bro. Relax. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Shout out Abramovich, man. I miss my Russian oligarch, bro. Yeah.
Shout out Ukraine, man.
Yeah. I don't know about all that, but
Okay. Yeah. Nah, we.
Nah, this guy's funny, bro.
Y'all not serious, bro.
Okay. But real talk though. Today's game was absolutely embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Like I watched the first 20 minutes. Mind you, my parlay hit. I told you more than yesterday. I said I don't care what you tell me, bro. I am not putting Chelsea tomorrow. I told you it's football heritage. Stuff like this always happen. You know what I mean?
You said it's football heritage about Spurs. You did say Chelsea gonna lose.
I did say Chelsea's gonna lose.
I just say if Matoma gets cooking, it's a bad day for Chelsea.
Oh, most definitely.
And that boy was cooking, bro.
Bro, Matoma,
that goal was class. That was class. Holy shit.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. Like Kelvin said, I do believe Matoma starts in almost every single Premier League. Like,
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I
think that.
Nah, yeah.
Like
I don't see it. I don't see a team he doesn't start in.
I think he's been so like underrated, like in terms of like
for years,
what he really brings to the like.
Oh, since he's coming to the league. Yeah.
He's class, bro. Like that goal that he scored today. I know your defense is bad, but you gotta give credit where credit is due, man.
No, I gotta give credit. That touch is elite. That was an
But the thing is,
touch.
like, you can say that the defense is bad, but Matoma does that against a lot of teams. So it's like,
No. I agree, but at the same time, there's okay. Yes, the way he brought the goal down was class, but it's just funny how one little cut in, it just opened our whole defense is open. There's no like, there's no deep like insurance in our back line.
I mean, when you got Colwell and
Chalobah.
Cole is soft. I'm sorry.
Super soft. He's soft. He's not a center back. That's what I'm saying. These guys, we have a lot of center backs in the team that aren't defenders. They're not defense first. They're more of a ball. Oh, this cute ball playing center back, splitting the line. Nah, I need a fucking Gary Cahill, bro.
He's still alive. You still want to sign him?
You know what I mean?
Y'all should have kept holding Thiago Silva for as long as you could, bro.
I mean, bro, but the ownership. It's the ownership, bro. They're pushing out. They don't give a fuck about this. Like, no, if you're 27, they view the 27-year-olds are fucking age 40 for them.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Nah, like, bro, they got a fetish for fucking young players, bro. That shit weird, bro. Motherfuckers got a fetish for weird young players, bro. That shit crazy.
But you know why they go with that policy of like 25 and under. Like we always talk about this. Is look, this is gonna sound like, but let's be honest. American owners, clubs in like England or just in football in general, bro. Normally they don't really love this sport like that. But you won't find a lot. There might be some that love the sport, but generally they're putting their money into these clubs because it's already like a big club, a traditional club. It's already the fan base, there's the cash flow and everything. So they know, okay, if I go invest in Arsenal like the Cronkies do, if I go buy Chelsea, right, I'm gonna get the money regardless, whether I do good in football or not. Look at United with the Glazers, and now they've sold part of the club to Sir Jim, but I think they're in the same bet together. But
I've always said
they're
that, yeah.
investing in these clubs. It's all about business, bro. They don't care if the club is 10th, 12th. United is 12th or 13th. But they don't care if you're there. As long as they're making that cash, and they know they will because it's a dedicated fan base. Everyone's going to complain. Everyone's going to cry about, oh, we're losing, we're not winning games, but they're still going to go to stadiums. They're still going to buy jerseys and all of that.
Yeah.
So to them, they're making money, bro. But it's the fans that feel the pain of, oh, my team is 13th or whatever. I'm not in the top 4. I'm trying to go for the league. Because you've been there from the jump. You know what I'm saying? You've been there when your team was like going for titles and all of that. So it hurts to see the football go down. But the finances are probably either the same or more. And then the football is like down here and they don't care. But you want to watch the football. You don't care how much money they make because you're not getting that. You only get your satisfaction from watching the game, you know? And I feel like they're killing the game. It's not like, oh, just American owners, but I mean, so far, they're the ones I can point fingers at. And I'm not saying, oh, certain nationalities shouldn't be allowed in like football and stuff, but it's like most of them are like, business like minded. Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying,
man.
because their
It's killing the
impact
fans.
and how they run their clubs also has an impact on how other owners run their clubs as well. And now you're seeing how like he was saying, how the Cronkies run it, how the Glazers have run it, and now you're seeing these mega teams and their ownerships, and they're soon, you never know, just to get that wealth, they might start emulating these American concepts of how they've been running the team, and I feel like we're gonna see that more often. We already have these like conglomerates running these teams, and we have countries running teams now at this point. And so I think it's, again, and football's always been a business, but before it was always just about like, all right, winning the team, the sport itself first. Now it's about business first. And Chelsea are just a perfect emulation of that.
Yep. Great city, big club, like, it's Chelsea's always going to be Chelsea, bro. Off the field, it's always going to be that.
Yeah.
It's on the field that's just issues. And like Mumu said, he said it started out when Abramovich, left. And yeah, it was really evident, like, But the thing is, with Abramovich, he was a fan of the sport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
For him, it was a sport first, like.
Greatest owner I probably have witnessed. I don't know about, before I was born, whether there was a great owner back then, but since I've been born, that's the greatest owner I've ever seen, bro. Honestly. Like, he's well invested in the club. He's at every game, almost every game. He's a fan. You see him celebrate the goals, the wins, the losses.
Yeah, he's a fan of the team.
Down, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's where everything started. And also, I feel like most Chelsea fans are also used to that treatment. Abramovich, you don't do good, you're out.
Oh yeah.
You bring a player in, okay, you're not cutting it 2-3 years, you're out. There's nothing like, oh, I'm gonna buy 25 and under. If you're 28 and you're good, he's gonna buy you. If you're 30 and you're good, he's buying you. He needs you for 1-2 years, boom, get the job done. Like, it was like, mature type of business.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it was Abramovich that really started the whole, like, the manager, like, getting cut quick, too. Like, he would cycle through managers over. Even if he had to buy the same manager again, like, get the same manager again. He would go through cycle through managers at this time, do these players, like, this manager works, all right, and we're going to use him. Next season, gone.
Yeah.
He's cut
business, but it's like, you got to win. Because he was making money regardless.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's making money regardless. It's like, no, it's not about the money, bro. Like, I want to see my football club win. And that's where Chelsea's gone from. I think you're going to get back there, but it's going to take a long
No.
I think you're going to
No. At some point.
Because I feel like you have the difference between you guys and United, right? Like, with you guys, at least you have, like, some football people at the club. And you have the greater talent.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? In the long
we have football people.
Yeah. I mean, compared to
more
United,
than us, yes.
When
For sure.
These guys are clueless.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I'm saying, like, okay, you look at the talent you guys have, right? If half of them is a hit, like look at Caicedo. Caicedo's been great. Enzo's picked up this season. Palmer hasn't been great, for the past couple of maybe weeks. But we know what Palmer is when he's cooking. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
true.
There's still key players in there that you can build a team like around.
That's true.
They just got to go out and like instead of buying a bunch of players, I mean they're not gonna listen to me. They don't know who I am, but so buying a bunch of players for like 20 mil, 20 mil, 20 mil, 20 mil, like 5 of them just to flip it. Bro, you can go and buy a 27-year-old, 28-year-old that's like legit.
Yeah.
Put the money in, boom, boom. They come in, there's no leadership in this team. And the only real leader, Reece James, he's barely on the field. I mean, he played today, but it's like, where's the leadership? Chilwell,
I don't know why he didn't start today. I did not understand him not starting today. That pissed me off. When I saw the team sheet, I was like, Gusto? I mean, you have to start Reece James. If you claim that he's fit, right?
Yeah.
You have to start him. That's what I understand.
Unless
you
he's
rested
not,
him. That's why I think they're covering it up. I think that he picked up a knock. Maresca didn't want to take a risk because you didn't play him for the FA Cup.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what I think. For me personally, I think this is where Chelsea really went wrong. Like, forget everything else, but like these contracts that you guys are also giving players, basically 10 years, 9 years, 8 years contract. That also plays a big part, like in terms of like player like performance and stuff. If I'm a player, right, and I have a 10-year contract, do you really think I care? My money's coming in regardless. I'm guaranteed money. But mind you, if you sign me for 10 years, right, I know for a fact for 10 years, my contract is good. If I get injured, if I play or not, that don't matter. Like, I'm still going to make my money. But if you sign me for 2 years and tell me like, yo, or let me say 4 years, like the normal one, right? And in those 2-3 years, if you don't play good, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what your next contract is going to look like. You know what I mean? So those players got to play hard so they can get the maximum contract that they work. You know what I mean? But if you're signing a player like Mudryk, who's very, like most of these players that you sign are very, very young, you know what I'm saying? Once money comes into the situation, right? It's a whole different situation now. Because now, those players are not thinking about like, oh, I got to play. They're thinking like, I already made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, if something's not going right in the practice, like maybe like a player has a fight with the coach or something, right? You think they're gonna sit here and be like, oh, like I need to go fight for my spot? Nah, they're gonna be like, yo, I'm making my money. Like, if this guy wanna play me, he can play me. If he doesn't wanna play me, he cannot play me. You know what I mean? So I think that also caused a big that's a really big problem. Because I think you guys are the only team that's really doing it, to be honest. I don't see other clubs signing players for like 10 years.
I mean, City just started.
But
City just started. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, the difference between City and you guys, though, like they still have a core of like players that are like young but still kind of experienced.
Wait a second though. Wait a second. That's true, but now I feel like it's gonna haunt them in the years to come, bro. Brahim Diaz, Morgan Rogers, Palmer, Lavia. Who else? Who else from their academy? They have so many other guys.
Frimpong.
Yeah, like they have so many young talent, but like I mean,
the thing is like you gotta understand.
It is City though, like
yeah. At that time, they can do that. If they had that talent now, I don't think they're letting them go.
No, they didn't. But they have players. They already have players that are proof. Yeah. Like it's hard. I understand, but that's the thing. Yeah. But that's the thing. Is like people don't understand is at the same time there's like when we have let go of Salah and KDB. We had already good players in those positions, so it's like
no one knew the future, bro. You know, like every club has that. Every club has that. Because at that moment, it's easy to say now, why'd you let Salah go? Why'd you let KDB go? But for example, you know how we're talking about players like, oh, you said Mudryk is the best winger in your club, right? For example, would you like Madueke to stay at the club?
I think Maresca pointed something out, right? Actually, I take that back. Mudryk isn't. I think our best, no BS. Our best winger is Madueke. And I think Maresca, he pointed something out that I like. He's good, but I feel like he can pick up another level. Like this, he can be better.
So what happens, like, if let's say Madueke leaves the club, right, for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And then like the next 2-3 years, boom. He becomes like another, maybe not to the level of Salah, but another Salah story. everyone's gonna look back and say, "Why'd you guys let him go?" But then in that moment, everyone was like, "Nah, we need better players." That's what it is for a top club. You always strive for greatness, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
you're also gonna have to cut some players out where you think maybe they're not ready yet. So the best way to get them ready is to have more better experienced players around them. Salah, when he was leaving, yeah, bro, there was like so many players ahead of him. KDB, look at the midfield Chelsea had. Like he wasn't gonna go in there, but he went to other clubs. He was young. He went, learned his trade, and came back. You think if you guys had KDB of like, let's say a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, there's no way he's leaving Chelsea, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And at that time, it was like Chelsea was
Mata.
more. The players were more mature. They can coach
Yeah.
themselves, even
Yep.
if there's no coach. They can coach
Yeah.
themselves on the field, right? Now these kids, they can't do that because there's
They can't
just
do
a bunch
that,
of them. The coach is new, the players are new. They're all trying to learn at the same time. Who's teaching who? You
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no like authoritative figure. There's no leader. There's no experience in that team to guide and mentor.
It's hard,
Like, these players, especially in like when you're going through a rough patch, when you're going in bad form, you've lost 2-3 games. Like there's no one to be like, all right, this is how we do it. This is like put our head down and like really like show these players that okay, this is not the end. Like really give the players encouragement. And this is the same thing I've said about like United too. Like when we have no experienced striker, we don't have any experienced striker to actually mentor and show like our forwards how to properly play like in a team that's one struggling, two still under development, but an experienced striker would be able to guide and show these players like how exactly to do that, and that's what you guys are missing as well. Chelsea's best years is when they had like a combination of both experience and youth. You know, when you guys won the Champions League, you had a mix of, you had Kante, you had Hazard, you had Havertz. Like it's both experience and youth. That's what you guys are missing. You guys are really missing that experience, especially
Oh,
the
man.
back line.
Also, the thing is,
you guys need experience. One experienced center back who's gonna like push you guys so much further.
in my opinion, I think okay. So like the big issue right now is defense. So, and I said this. Okay, if you have wingers that aren't scoring, fuck it. Go to a back three, and I'll play with wing backs. Because Reece James can play both sides. He's good at attacking and defending. I'd rather have Reece James running down the right flank, putting in crosses, and then like.
He's not gonna be running off it. That's
I know but like if he's fit, he's fit. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd rather.
Bro, even when he's fit, he's not fit, bro.
No, I mean when he's playing, he looks good.
Yeah, he was fit today.
Bro, you guys are not. No, free James, man. Nah, but one last thing before we close out. We're gonna talk about the manager. Like, where do you stand like with the manager? Like, are you? I mean, obviously he's new. You know what I mean? Second.
Give him 10 more years.
Like sign a 10-year contract for him, like they did to the players. Yeah. That's funny. But like, what do you like with the manager?
I'm not Maresca out. I think in due time, if he gets a transfer window and the board supports him with the players that he wants, and then he doesn't perform, then I'm saying Maresca out.
Hold on. How many more players do you guys need? Like that's the
No. But this is the thing. Every coach is different. That you have to understand. Like the guy came in, did he inherit these players?
Oh no. I don't know.
He didn't, right?
Okay. But if you say that, that means
every coach then
every coach that comes in, you can't really how do we call it? You can't really like criticize them because they didn't bring those players in.
You're right. No, but I'm saying okay. But every manager's different though, right, Kelvin? You gotta understand. There's managers that can take a squad like that can just inherit a squad and can still produce results. Mm-hmm. But every manager is a project manager. Like Arteta, for example, the board supported him, right, with the players that he wants. And look at him now. He's
not anymore.
Huh?
Lemke.
No, I'm just saying, like Arteta, the board support, right? At the time, he inherited a shit Arsenal team that couldn't do anything right now, and Arsenal was in a better position they were 5-6 years ago, right? They gave him, bro. They you know what I'm saying? They gave him certain players that he needed, right? And look at the squad now; they're in a way better position.
Okay. But from where Arsenal was compared to, Arsenal, when Arteta took over, like, listen,
It was bad.
Emery did his thing. He almost, bro, I always say that FA Cup that Arteta won is Emery's FA Cup. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
But look, I'm gonna give Arteta credit for bringing Arsenal from where they were to where they're at now. But I still have a problem with him. He still has to, go over and win it.
That's true. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But with Arteta though, what he was on the Pep, so was Maresca. He was also on the Pep. But I feel like Arteta, I feel like he took his time to become like a legit, coach. He was with Pep in the Prem, like day in, day out. He sees all these players, all these talents he's working, all these world-class players and all that. He could pick one or two things from them and, add to his coach. I feel like Maresca is new, bro. First of all, this is the first time he's coaching in the Prem. It's his first every year. You know what I'm saying? Where Arteta, you said he's had 5 years. Yeah, we can give Maresca 5 years if you want that. But the question is, are the fans going to give Maresca 5
Oh
years?
no. The fans are already well right now, if you go to Twitter right now and the fans are more on get the whole ownership out. We're all saying the ownership out. We want this ownership out. We're tired, bro. We're tired of this shit. We're tired of because bro, it's the same repeating cycle. I'm not Maresca out.
It's only
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I'm just saying I think Maresca is not a bad coach. I think he is stubborn. I think like what he did dropping Sanchez, he finally realized the bullshit that every Chelsea fan, you know what I'm saying? Like he's picking up.
Real honest. I'm not even gonna put anything on Maresca at all. Normally, I feel like everyone has a blame to like take players, coaches, owners, right? But in this case, in Chelsea's case, I wouldn't. You know why I wouldn't put the blame on Maresca at all? Because it's like you messed up in the transfers. You messed up with recruiting and everything.
Exactly.
Everything, right? And then you go, oh, you're new. You just, like you said, he almost choked the 30-point lead in the championship, right? He's a fresh coach. That's his first ever job. You put him in charge. So don't expect him to turn it all around just like that because, we've given you the players. We've given you the money and all that. No. He's now learning. He's learning on the job. Arteta had that time to learn because Arsenal fans knew they were in a worst stage when Arteta took over. And for years, they haven't won the league since 2003. That's a long time. So Arsenal fans' expectations is way different. No Prem in how many years, like 20-something years. No UCL, nothing. Their expectations are down here. So they can give Arteta time. But with Maresca, bro, you just won the UCL in 2021, bro.
Yeah.
And only one player is still at the club from that 2021, bro. It's only been 4 years, bro. And it's only Reece James. Where did all these players go? Like, you got rid of them just to start a whole new thing. So imagine it's like setting up a new team, a fresh new club, and bringing all these players in and training them to just like go out and just cook. I don't put no blame on Maresca, bro. None of the
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not Maresca out.
None of them, bro. It's all on the onus and the recruiting. Yeah, you can put blame on the players at some point, but it's also not their fault that you put in a bunch of like
new players together.
New young players together.
Yeah.
And bro, someone's gonna say, "Oh yeah, but Jude is young. Oh, Yamal is this. Oh, Perry is that. Wanyeri or Arsenal." There's certain players they play with maturity, like John stated earlier. But bro, you're not gonna get 10 of them in a team. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna get, if you get lucky, 1, 2, maybe max 3 or 4 that can actually play at a mature level and still be young. Those players are there, right? So if you're gonna buy players and recruit players, you need to have a mixture of that. If you know your young players are not ready yet, we all know Enzo was not ready for Chelsea, bro. I guess he did great at the World Cup and all that, but there's a difference having a good 1 month and actually being that level, bro.
Exactly.
It's like form. He was in crazy form. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like
I agree fully. Like, I mean, and I think Maresca can become a great coach, but I think the board has to, like, I'm sorry, what do you want him to do? You went in the January transfer market. You had an opportunity to go get you a striker. You didn't get him You didn't get him a striker. So you didn't get him a striker. You didn't get him any like defenders. You just you called Chalobah. Okay, that's good. But this, like, I'm sorry, there's nothing. There's so much he could do with the squad.
Is it
He
though?
has.
Chalop, yeah, man. Look, it's the age thing. If they let go of that age thing, bro,
Oh yeah,
because you guys
they
have the
could.
money, bro. You prove you can spend. You just spend it on the wrong players and the wrong age,
Not
and you're
wisely.
expecting them
Spend it
to.
wisely. You guys are good, but
Yeah, you guys should
yeah,
be straight,
that's the
bro.
issue.
Like, you know how many players are out there that you can buy, and they're probably like maybe 26 or 27, but they're like, if not world class, close to world class, or on the brink of it, and you can buy them. But it's like, oh no, I'm not gonna spend 70 mil on a 27-year-old. I'd rather spend, let's say, 120 on a 22-year-old because resale value and all of that. But it's like I said, to them it's business until they change their margin to, oh, we actually want to win stuff. We actually want to compete. It's just gonna have to be okay. We're gonna have to deal with the young players, give them 3-4 years until they mature, and then you can see you guys challenging. And for all the things going on at Chelsea, I'm not gonna lie. It's look, it might sound wrong, but I know Chelsea fans gonna be like, "Oh no, our standards are up there." But sometimes you gotta be realistic. At this point, fourth place, it's a
That's
fair place
good.
to be. It's a fair place to be. But Chelsea fans probably looking at it like, no, with the money spent, they're looking at the money spent. You should be doing better. But they're not looking at the players you spend it on. It's not about the money spent. Because if that was the case, United would have won a bunch of trophies or prems because they spend more than City.
Yeah.
They spend more than Chelsea, like in the last 10 years, right? But
Yeah,
who's been winning the prems? City, Liverpool. Liverpool's probably going to win again. And Liverpool only brought in one player, but they already have the core. 2 years of planning. They didn't just go, oh, we're just going to bring this young player in and hope it works. They already have a good core. They just kept adding to it. That's what Chelsea needs
yeah,
to
no, I
start
agree.
doing. They need to get the core and add to it. And
Add
if
to it,
you think
yeah,
this player
but
isn't good enough, let them go.
I mean, but
10-year
this is the thing
contract.
though.
10-year contract. That's crazy.
I'm kind of, as a Chelsea fan, I'm kind of scared because when you have, like, for example, Palmer is too good in this like he's too good of a player to in this Chelsea side. Bro,
Yep.
you think Palmer wants to play Champions League fucking football, bro?
Oh, most
This guy wants to
definitely.
play Tuesday nights.
Most definitely.
Of
You
course.
Of
know?
course.
So if you're not getting Champions League, if it's always Conference League, bro, this guy doesn't want to. Nah, he wants to go play. He wants to be a guy scoring or assisting week in, week out in the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? With the right price, bro, big clubs can be like, oh, 120 for Palmer. Bro, I guarantee Chelsea will let him go.
Oh yeah, I mean that'd
That's
be good for him.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that,
But also,
That'd be
that's
good
what
for
your
him.
club is also like built on.
but
They trying to buy these players
Yes.
for like cheap and then sell them.
Yeah.
It's all
that,
about
but
Yeah, no,
business.
I'm
that falls
sure.
under their structure. Like I feel
It's like
like
they're not gonna let him go until they feel like they've got what they need out of
What
him.
they
Like
value,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah,
No, for
exactly.
sure. Or unless he demands a transfer
yeah, but
request.
that's why they put them on these long contracts.
No long,
It's
long
so hard to
contracts.
get
You
out.
can't. Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
true.
can't
It is
just say
hard.
unless you can pay
It's
the money.
hard.
You can pay the money out. You can pay them out and then leave. That's the only way they can
Yeah.
let you out. Like it's not like 5-year contract. About 2 years you can start playing stubborn, asking for more money, and then they have no choice but to sell you. Bro, you could be there for the next 5 years and they're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
They're either gonna make money
Yeah,
off
it's a
of you and they're
problem.
ready to sell you, or you're guaranteed money, but you're not really as a player. But I think if you guys start buying, the only
But we'll
hope right
see.
now is for them to kind of develop together. But
I just think Chelsea fans need to be patient. Like
yeah,
your team is, you have maybe like two, three
welcome, brother.
players that's we have
You
two,
saying be
two, three
patient?
players
It's
that's like
hard, bro.
over
no, it
25. Like, come on, you got to be patient because like these players, like Kelvin was saying, like these players,
Man,
they're
I
new,
know.
they're
Momo,
young,
Momo, Momo.
and you're expecting new
Yeah.
players to also grow with the team, and you don't have that expectation to also grow with these players in your own team. Come on now.
you're
No,
telling me
I
like,
agree. Like the thing is I know I agree with the patience thing, but it's hard because when you came from being a fan where you were winning, the club were winning trophies basically every year, whether it was the FA
Of
Cup or
course,
Prem, Champions League,
not the same
and
club, bro.
now, huh?
It's not the same club. You guys are like
It's not
you
the
guys
same club, bro.
you're at
it's
where I
losing
not.
used to be.
nostalgia, right?
You
But
guys
you're
are at where I
talking
used to
to
be.
fans.
I've,
You're talking to
I've,
fans of like clubs. You
I've
haven't
been
been
there my
great.
whole life. Just saying.
Exactly. John hasn't won it. He
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah,
seen it
John,
play,
John,
bro.
yo, Premier whole
Or Champions
lifetime.
League, right?
Bro, all
Welcome,
Champions
brother.
League. I
Welcome.
mean, no Arsenal fans seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Have you
But
seen the Champions
like,
League?
bro,
My buddy, this is about
this
you.
guy,
And
this
you
But
guy
got
like,
it.
have
Marty,
oh
this guy Marty went from the biggest club in England to not seeing the league in like 11 years. My club, I went from the one of the biggest clubs. I'll probably say second biggest. Only Madrid is bigger than Barca, right?
Yeah,
Minimum
facts.
when I was watching them in the Pep era was semifinals minimum, and I haven't won a Champions League in 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're winning leagues here and there, consolation prizes, but it's like the level is not where I want to get. But I also understand those set of players in that era, we're never gonna get them again. So you
Of
have to
course.
lower your expectations,
Expectations.
see
Yeah.
what you're building, and then hopefully it goes great. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the fans also impacts a lot of the players, bro. The players they do read social media, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. You think they just like don't see what we talk about them, bro? I'm not saying like, we can't criticize them and stuff, but I feel like every fan base, not just Chelsea fans, every fan base, all of us,
yeah,
we're really toxic to these players. Like there's a different like trolling them. Like I'm a troll. Like I'm trolling someone like, oh, he misses chance. That is a difference between that and actually like going into the DMs, wishing that and all of that on those players, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh, that's crazy. That's
When John went
crazy.
at like when John went at Jackson last season. After that, he started turning up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He saw,
saying?
he saw the
Oh
video.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
He
Like,
saw the
Bro.
video.
all of that affect players, bro. Like it actually does. Like we don't really think about that, mental part of the game, but like that's
yeah.
why you can see it players. You know they're good. They're physically good. You've seen it, but like it's like a switch off sometimes, and it's like, yo, what's going on, bro? They have other issues that they face, bro, and they're normal. They're normal people, bro. They're doing their jobs. Yeah, it's for our entertainment, because whatever they're doing, it's out there for us to like break down and decipher and all of that. But I feel like that mental part, that's why it's key to have leaders in the team, because they've been there, they've seen it. So they
Exactly.
can, calm them down, like, yo, don't pay attention to that. But if you have a bunch of like white ends together, bro, like, bro, who's teaching who, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's teaching nobody, bro.
Bro, the other issue
So,
too is I think with this no ownership is like they want a yes man for the job, you know? They don't want
Yeah.
and it's a big issue because I feel like as a manager, you know what's best for the team. So you have to like I know City like Pep is the guy. He has a say on transfers. He has a
yeah,
say like, yeah, I want this player. He tells them. I feel like this ownership, they're not allowing, the manager, whoever comes in, to be like hold the keys to the whole entire team. So that's a big issue. So if you
That's
really
one
have
of
it
the
say
reasons
yes,
why Pochettino didn't stay,
yeah,
right?
exactly, because
So
Pochettino told the board, hey, listen, I want Lautaro Martinez. He really wanted Martinez, and the board was like telling him like, no, you can't. We're not gonna allow you, and that's why he
yeah.
told them, all right, then I'm out. I can't. If you can't allow me to be successful, then what can I do? There's only so much I can do as a coach, you know. So I mean, I don't know if this ownership will change their philosophy. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll realize that, oh, okay, this is not working. Maybe we need to, change or have a few tweaks. I don't know what the
Mm.
future holds. But I mean, as a Chelsea fan, like I've come to the realization, yeah, I need to lower my expectations. I have to have patience. But
Mm.
I mean, if you were to tell me, oh, the future is bright, it's not looking good. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
there's no light at the end of the tunnel. That's what
it
you're saying.
doesn't look like they're. I think the light's diminishing. That's what I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
No,
diminishing.
sometimes it's a light, you see it, but you go and then the lights keep someone just holding the light and just like walking away while you're walking towards it. It happens sometimes, That's just
Yeah,
life. Probably
yeah.
have
I
a
mean,
couple
Yeah.
years to go through it.
Jackson. Oh, and also I wanted to add one big thing that you can see the last two games with Chelsea, or ever since Jackson has been out, is Jackson is a important piece in our attack. I think there's something Jackson has
No,
that a lot of our attackers don't have. So I give credit to Jackson where it's due. I mean, he's very important for our squad. I think
shout out
the
Jackson.
only yeah, I mean the only criticization I have for Jackson is this guy just you know,
He cannot finish.
He's not confident and he can't finish. He's not confident in front of goal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but he's young. That will come over time. But I think his pressing ability, uh, bro, his pressing ability.
He's young. He's young. But
He's young.
He's young.
We know how.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like,
um,
but nah, his pressing ability, his running off the ball, his link up play, it's just something that, like, there's a reason why Maresca rates him over Nkunku. There's a reason why. It's because
No, Jackson is not that. Okay, so I was looking at, like, we know numbers are not everything, right? But we all know Jackson coming into the team was not the number one striker that you guys needed.
no, he's
Remember,
not.
he was
He's
supposed
not.
to be a backup to the by that season, and you ended up not buying a striker. He was like
Yeah.
a makeshift striker, and then it was like, oh, okay, this guy's top turns, everything, you know. But like, if you really look at the numbers, it's not, bro. It's not bad, bro. Like this year, okay, 24 games, 14 goals, and like, was it 9 assists or something like that? 8, 9 assists.
That was last.
Not like, last season was 17 and 9. I think this season is 14 and 8 so far, and half of the games played, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's averaging. It's like
Jackson?
0.6.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.6
Jackson,
Like,
He's
you know,
improving. Like you can see the
per
improvement.
game, GA per game, GA. But when it comes to the numbers, I don't think it's a problem, right? But the reason why people stress on it, because he misses a lot. Yeah, it's visual and all that. But also, in the opposite, the defense is not as good. You know, the midfield does its thing. I think Chelsea's midfield, when everyone's fit, is actually really good. But
Oh yeah, especially Lavia. Oh my God,
yeah,
Lavia was an important piece.
you know, I
for the
feel like
team.
if everyone's chipping in, you wouldn't depend on like
Jackson and
Paul
Paul.
Jackson. Bro, we've seen teams play with like strikers that don't score that much goals, bro. Bro, Jesus, when he was a City, there was years that they will win the league. The whole team is playing good, so he doesn't need to be the numbers person. Everyone's chipping in, bro. Once everyone starts chipping in, everyone's gonna cool down on Jackson, bro. Like it's not as bad as people think, bro. Like it's not that bad. It's just
When you're conceding a lot of goals, when you're not
Yeah.
winning and you miss chances, those missed chances look so much worse than they are.
Yeah.
They are,
it's
you're
just
right.
there's a microscope on, especially like the chances that you're missing, and
because
then
you know you're not getting enough of it. So it's
exactly,
like, oh,
but it does like those chances just mean that much more because you're struggling. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like that.
No, I mean, I think when you said with the chipping goals, the other issue too, and I noticed that is we have good midfielders, but we don't have we don't have like a goal scoring midfielder or someone like has that goal threat from the midfield or takes those. So I mean, I think that's some type of. I mean, we don't need it because there's a kid on loan. And I'm really excited. Hopefully, he can come to our starting 11 soon. When he comes back from loan, is Andrew Santos. I don't know if you guys have been.
Yeah.
That kid is special. I'm
Brazilian
surprised we
kid,
didn't
right?
recall him. Yeah, that guy, he's special.
He played a couple
I'm
games
surprised
before he left. He played a couple games before he left. I was
He did in the
surprised.
preseason.
I was like, why you guys let him go? Because when
That's
I
why I was
saw him,
surprised,
I thought,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Hey, any last comment before we head out? Anything you want to add?
Chelsea's winning the league. Oh.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
well, I pray for my Chelsea. We'll be back though. We'll return.
When?
We'll return.
He's gonna be.
I don't know
He's
when.
gonna be old in his wheelchair.
Don't worry.
Marty,
You know how
anything to add?
You know how long John's been waiting, bro?
A long time, man.
Oh.
I was.
Oh, for what? What have you been waiting for?
I was in diapers.
What have you been waiting for?
Don't worry about it.
Arsenal's win
I think-
something, man. Arsenal's
Don't worry
win
about
it.
I think they're missing.
Marty, anything to Marty,
Nah.
anything to add?
No, you're not.
I haven't got anything to add. I'm good.
As a United fan, he can't speak much.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't speak much? Because we're bad right now.
Nah, you're not bad right now. You've been bad.
I ain't gonna lie, we're
I don't know.
ass, but you know, United always like one ups us every weekend. Like we'll lose, but these niggas will one up us, and then the pain goes away from me.
Oh, that's a
Oh my
It's
god.
football heritage, right?
Football football heritage. But
Wait, who did United play? I'm talking about United, bro.
Tottenham.
All right, that's my cue. I'm out.
Oh.
That's my cue.
Oh,
No, no,
Tottenham.
no.
Oh wait,
SGG.
Tottenham's home too.
Yes,
That's
yes.
Tottenham's home too. Oh,
That's
it's
my cue.
up. It's up.
That's my
Nah,
cue.
it's GG.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching.
Appreciate it.
Mustafa, thank you very much for finally,
Yes,
about
sir.
time. It's been a year and a half, bro. We've been trying to get
Yes,
this man.
Hey, hopefully
We
we're gonna
active.
be
We
seeing
active.
more of him, bro.
Yeah, hopefully we
Of
see more
course,
you,
of
man.
course.
This was
You gotta stop
very
running
good
away.
talk, man.
Nah, I ain't ducking smoke, bro. You see me? I'm here. Yes, my team lost 3-0, but we still better than some niggas in here. Teams.
Hey,
I'm here.
talking.
Yeah.
Nah, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, please like, share, subscribe, and
Yes,
see you
sir.
in the next one. Goodbye.